John, can you hear us okay? Just wait. Can't hear you. No, take your time. Do what you need to do. So what you'll do now, once that's done, that's pretty much what you need to do. Let's go ahead, and if you can see on my screen, there's level. It says 0 level.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see that on your own window?
Yep.
It's just underneath audio descent. Just click the 0. Just put it like 45. This, I don't know. This is the audio that you send. So trying to find a nice even. It's very sensitive. So if you actually set it to 80, it'll be very strong.
Right.
Then media. Do you have it? Actually, I'm curious to see how it looks like on a PC. But do you have access to like media audio settings or something along those lines?
Yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
Oh, at the top, yes.
Yeah. So you want to actually make sure you select 48K. Hopefully that works.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mine doesn't say 40. Where am
right.
I looking for that?
What can you see now?
The media is up in the top.
Yep. Audio settings.
Yeah. So if I go into media and click the drop down menu.
Yep.
Just into audio settings. Thank you.
Yep.
And what did you say? 48K?
48K, yeah, or 48,000, yeah.
Beautiful. Oh, I didn't push apply. Whoops.
That's all right.
That's not smart.
Nicholas, are you able to make snapshots easily, or is it?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me just get my snipping tool up. My desktop is absolutely horrendous. I'm just going to put the zoom in the background because that'll make it nice and better, and I'll be a little bit less self-conscious about... Look,
that's all
let's just say my downloads folder has its own thing, and my desktop is also my downloads folder. So, it really just depends on the day and how I feel.
I'm in the same boat.
Can anyone hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's an issue with the internal mic on this. Since it's a refurb that actually I finished, I'll have to go back and double check that I did actually connect the mic properly.
Oh no.
What I had.
Oh.
Someone's very not happy with that.
They were not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy about my microphone not working either.
No, she just wants to be involved. Do you want to sit on Daddy's lap? Okay.
Of course she does.
Lots of
there we go.
Nerdy things.
She's adorable.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, of course.
How old is she?
Almost 3. We're a month away.
Gorgeous.
So I missed pretty much all the start of everything because
that's right.
Start with audio, and I started 8 minutes late. All right. So
right. Do you have to download it still? Is that what you're up to?
At the very beginning,
yeah.
Well, I downloaded Netty McNetface.
Awesome.
And let's go Alt-Tab and go back to my desktop.
So basically, if you do have Netty downloaded, just want to get to the screen that has the sort of the mixes or nettymcnetface.pd. That's the file.
I was literally going in and going through security to allow it to be installed.
Awesome. So if you're using a Mac, definitely right click and click open. I should dodge that.
Oh, I've already done
thing.
it. I've already turned security. That's fine.
Oh, great. Awesome.
All right, Danielle, I've screenshotted this with the settings that you've got and stuff like that. So
nice. Thank you.
I'm just going to
the way that it looks like on your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Awesome. So there's a couple different things just to catch you up, John. What we want to do is, you've got the window open?
Yes, I've got the mixer or equivalent or whatever this receiver is.
Yeah, good. So where it says this channel name, that's going to be your name. So you just have to click into it, type it, and enter. That's always the process of populating the field. And then where it says
and
server,
that's the IP address you want me to connect to?
Yeah.
338.
And again, same thing.
213.160.
Click and type and enter. They're pretty much once the server's in and you've hit enter, change the level. I've just clicked. I've just typed in 45. That's the level that you'll be outputting. But anything above 50 is quite loud. So yeah, they're pretty much the three things. So the level, the server, and the channel name. The next thing, and just let me know if you need any more clarification, but the next thing is audio settings. So we all should be 48K. And our input and output devices, select those to what you would usually use. You can even just do what you're using for Zoom. It shouldn't really matter too much. I'm using my interface, and it has a tendency to be a little bit odd at times. So we'll see how that goes.
Do you want our delay to be the same as yours, Daniele?
Yes. I'm not 100% sure what that does yet. / there's a delay down here and there's a delay up here, so it's a weird little, it's not super clear what.
That's why we're here. So if we end up selling ourselves to Satan, look, it's just a part of the interface, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, if you go above 30, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so before I get too much further in, no matter what I attempt to change, server won't change, sample rate won't change. Am I meant to change something else to unlock?
Server as in like when you type in the IP address.
Yes.
And you are clicking, typing, and enter. You're clicking.
Yes, and it
return.
Still defaults back to localhost.
Do you have like any weird blue boundaries? Boxes around?
No, it's all completely grayscale, like what I'm seeing on screen.
I've never had that happen.
Oh no, hold on. Okay, it is saving. It's just apparently I didn't hit enter.
Sure. It's not really nice. That doesn't really give you a bit of a confirmation. Sample rate you'll have to do via media, audio settings, because the information that is under status and output stats is just reflecting what your settings are. It won't actually be able to change it.
Done. So server change, sample rate change, anything else that needs to be adjusted so we match?
Server change, sample rate change. Just make sure your input and output is selected via audio settings as to what you want them to be.
Yep. Careful, Gina, you're pulling on Daddy's headphones.
And hopefully everything will be magical. And channel name, if you can. But that's... To be honest, if you log in with a different sample rate, it'll still work. But I think your pitch will just be a bit different. It's always a funny time. So for those that are ready, we don't all have to sort of connect at the same time, but so we should have a level, say 40 or 45, maybe 50. We should have a channel name selected. Just type in your name, the IP address, and I'm going to hit connect.
This does not give me the option to change my input settings. It's only got built-in microphone and built-in output.
And you can't click it? It's not happening?
If I click it, there's nothing in the drop-down, unless it classifies headphones as being part of the built-in audio and not as a USB interface.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
As long as it's that dumb, that's fine.
Yeah. Look, it's very simple. It's a very it's prototype. So Nicholas is in, and then Cassandra, if you want to hit call, so the call button.
The call up there. So you just have to click that.
Just click call, This is very exciting. This is awesome.
Seeing a lot of numbers moving, I don't know what they mean, but it's promising that something's moving.
Neither do I, but now.
Did I have to press enter after call?
No, you're in.
I'm in.
So you're receiver, at least for me, you're receiver 3.
Yeah, same here.
And Nicholas, are you 2 for yourself?
I'm 2 for myself, yeah.
So you'll see that our names have populated here. Daniela, Nicholas, Cassandra, and
yes.
And John, how's it looking like for you?
Netsend bad host or port, node, no server name provider, or not known.
Oh no.
Hold on. That
sounds very
exactly
sad.
Why.
My firewall's been having a field day, so.
I had some stuff pop up, and I'm just like, just allow it. Come on, dude.
I mean, if I get a virus, it's Daniele's fault. So
we love being hacked.
Well, fortunately, it's my fault. But it's the way the security works is that the server is taking care of all of that stuff. It shouldn't go both ways. Yay,
okay,
you are
I think
in.
That fixed it. Yeah.
So you hadn't selected a channel name, but that's so fine. But
I didn't know I had to.
Made one up for you. That's all right.
Let's take call off and let's go to a channel and let's rename myself.
It'll always make up a name for you, so that's not a huge problem.
And it decided to anyway. Thanks, guys.
There you are. Awesome. And then I never know how to just remove previous data, but that's all right. So you'll receive a 5 at the moment. Just for a bit of extra information, there's this thing called PDF Chefs area. So for anyone wanting to actually run their own, which is way down the track, you can actually say you want to act as chef and then create a server password. And then that's just a nice way of just using passwords so that people joining the call won't get interfered. By default, the call name, the way that I've set it up, is always just a dash. But in theory, you could actually set up a call name to be whatever you want it to be, set a password. And then if I ended up populating all these names, if I populated these fields with your names and you ended up typing in your name in this channel name, it would sync you up. You'll go,
cool.
Okay, Cassandra's joined. Okay, I'm going to put Cassandra in caller 6. But for now, it's not too much of a concern. What I want you to do, so if what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to go to level on each receiver. And I'm going to start low, to be honest, because I just want to hear you at a very minimal level. And hopefully, if you're, for example, receiver 1, you've popped me up. No, I think it's too soft. I'm going to put it up to 50. I will start to hear you, and you might start to hear double of me. But yeah, it's really important that you click 0 and type in 50, just as a starting point, and hit enter.
In under level?
Under level, yeah, next to level, yeah, for each receiver. So the idea here is that you have to manually turn up the volume of people.
So we have to do that for each of them. Okay,
Yep.
so I'm putting in 50.
Yep. So I can start to hear a few people already.
50.
And really make sure that level on audio to send is set to some value, because if it's set to 0, then we won't hear you.
It didn't. Oh,
I can hear you.
It didn't actually add them in. So it went back to 0 for me.
Did you hit enter or did you just click out of it?
I thought I did, but maybe I didn't.
Let's try it one more time.
I had to click enter to make it take. Are you hearing me at all?
Yeah, they're staying now. So
yeah, awesome. So I'm going to mute on Zoom.
Cool.
Do you want to have a lie down? No, I need to lie down in my bed.
All right.
Okay.
Is Zoom muted?
Sure. Okay. I'm going back to Zoom for a second. Now, I find that if I change these delay values to 30, so bear with me for a second. So Nicholas, just try it. So Cassandra, John, were you able to hear me over now? Okay. So for receiver 1, you've set it to the level 50. Yep. Okay. What I'll do is, because I know that Nicholas is hearing me, set the delay for my channel, actually for everyone, click into it, type in 30 and just hit enter. Just do it for everyone. Let's come off. Let's go back on Zoom for a second.
Yeah, what I didn't realize was you were saying that we actually had to set volume levels for every individual person to them. I thought you were host controlling everybody else's volume, and I only had to set my own volume.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you have to do it on your own. Yeah.
Cool.
They're developing something that will do that for you, but I say the people. I don't know. They're in California, I think.
It makes a certain amount of sense to have to individually adjust people in a mix. If you were a band, you probably only want to be hearing, say, a rhythm section over somebody else. And you're like, I'm just going to turn them down.
Yeah. Yeah. The only nasty thing is that you can't, it's not a click fader sort of thing that, it's not visually nice. So what I'm mostly wondering is for everyone receiver 1 50 level?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, I've just accidentally shut the program down because I'm such a noob.
That's okay. Do you feel like coming back on, or?
Look, I'm going to try again because, I'm
totally
not going to let it beat me. I'm going to give it another go.
I'm going to jump off. Oh, I can coach you through as well.
I wrote down the number before, because I've got pens and papers and.
Awesome.
It would disappoint my husband, but that's the way I've done it.
It's great. I love it.
Now, what's the delay on a piece of software like this? Or that's what you're experimenting with to find out?
The sort of first step has been, can I make a connection? Okay. The second step for me is actually work out what kind of delay we're working with. In theory, this program should be able to allow for low latency rehearsal, like underneath 30 milliseconds, which is supposedly the...
Yeah, the threshold I was reading was 25.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. There's Jack Trip, which I've also sort of played with. The reason I'm playing with this the most is that visually, I mean, it seems to have a much easier... I know there's a bit of stuff to sort of work out, but Jack also requires a lot of installing as well. Have you been looking at Jack?
No, I was reading some articles on comparisons of available paid options.
Sure.
I've not been doing any rehearsal at the moment. My general research in the last couple of months has been for streaming. Awesome. I've been helping a VJ attempt to convert what they used to do into virtual clubs, basically.
Oh, wow. How's that going?
Interesting. We're about to transition from it being visuals and the DJ to being we're trying to build a 360-degree wraparound video piece so that you can log in and then you just simply move the camera around into where you want to look in the space. So you can either go and focus on the DJ or you can go and focus on the VJ visuals.
That's awesome. It's really cool.
Because he's using Unreal, I'm trying to talk him into also populating it with a bunch of 3D model dancers to sort of make it feel like the dance floor might be full.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
that sounds very. That'd be exciting, actually.
I think I've got it working.
Are you? Yes, and you may have not have selected a channel name, but that's okay.
I forgot to press the button.
That's right. So
yes, that's me.
I'm going to pop you to 50 level, and then I'm just wondering if you could do the same for everyone else.
I've put everyone at 50, and I've put the delay at 30.
Awesome. So I'm going to mute myself off Zoom.
Okay.
Do the same.
Yeah, sorry, John. I'm not able to hear you. It's yeah, I haven't fully worked out what they mean, but effectively these packets they send in the block size that's over to the right. So in theory, you can send larger blocks of data, but then that will accrue more latency. So you can hear the piano. Might be a bit soft, I'm not sure. Okay. Cool.
Can you tell me if you can hear me at all?
Yeah, no. I feel like something's not quite right. So I can't hear you. John, try send a test tone. So there's a test box over to the right. And something's not. I wonder what's not right.
So I can hear you perfectly. I just simply can't. I'm obviously not transmitting, so something's gone wrong with the microphone on this. Nothing. I wonder if
no. So is it a built-in microphone in your?
The built-in microphone wasn't working. So the built-in microphone wasn't working. So I swapped to a headset, which was working. And now it's not. Actually, can you hear me through Zoom?
I can hear you through Zoom. Yeah. Just go back to your input and output devices and really make sure that they're happy, and save settings and apply as well, just to make sure that's all hunky-dory. Yeah, okay.
What is input device jack? Do you know?
As in it says it's got your microphone input and it has the word jack or something?
Now it does, yeah.
Or are you, don't use jack, because I think that's a different. I'm curious to see. You're on a Mac, is that right?
Yeah.
And when you click input devices, what list? What does it show?
Can you hear me now at all? No?
I can hear you via Zoom. I'm just not sure if I'm.
So it considers, the software considers my input device and output device to be classified as built-in audio.
Yep.
I'm actually going to go back to this.
And there's also a test audio and Midi. This is pretty handy because you can actually send test tones to yourself and actually see if input's being. So you can see here, this is my mic channel. The number's increasing, and that's my piano channel.
I'm having trouble finding this test tone thing you're referring to.
Yeah, okay. The one to test it for yourself, or the one to send to us? Because it's
both. Oh wait, hold on. Just simply a button mark test.
Yeah. So
is that doing anything?
Here. Yes, definitely can hear some form of humming. You're plugged in via Ethernet?
Me, I am, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know this is probably a bit layman's, but just to make sure that the computer is definitely using the Ethernet and not the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I've turned the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, cool, great, awesome. Did you stop the tone?
No, I just simply changed. I'm here. Oh, I changed the tone. I stopped the tone. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind just sending it through one more time?
Yeah, you getting that?
I'm not. No, I'm not. You know what? Can you actually completely close out of Netty and open it up?
Open it back up again?
Yeah. Turn it off, turn it on. Oh, someone's saying something. Nicholas? Oh, you poor thing. You sound like a little gremlin or something.
So I'm actually getting a crash code on Netty. It's actually crashed.
Hey, sorry, I didn't realize. Obviously, you're off.
Oh yeah, it actually crashed.
Yeah, it crashed. Yeah. Is it back up?
It is now.
Yeah, it looks like you're joined as Fikipper.
Cool.
Yeah.
I gave it a name.
I'm going to mute myself. I just want to know if you can hear me. Make sure that the mixers are up as well.
I can hear you.
All right. And are you sending? Change your audio to send.
No, you cannot hear me. Okay, that's fine. I have a theory. Let me try something.
So I'm just back. I'm going to go back on Zoom now. Can you hear me? Which you turned Wi-Fi off? That's right. It probably took a second, but you are still sending audio, which is good. Yeah. So Wi-Fi turn off, and then maybe uncheck call and call again if you want. You can hang up and come back if you want. It looks like you've joined okay. So right now I'm over Zoom.
Okay, so I'm on Zoom. Sorry, I connected with I've connected with Ethernet now, so I'm gonna call again and see what happens.
Sorry, I'm just going over Zoom for a second. So make sure you uncheck the call. Type into the server address. Type in 59.102.46.198. You know what? I don't think I've enabled port forwarding, so I feel like it's not going to work.
Yeah, it didn't work. I tried.
Yeah, because I haven't done it for that. I've done it for a. Yeah, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I know what the problem is. All right, friends. I'm going to go to my meeting now.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thanks, Danielle. I'd be happy to try something else out another time.
Yeah, cool. I'm just going to, I'm trying not to sort of make it to this time at this da-da-da, but also the urge might arise and maybe another time next week or something. And
please,
absolutely. Just let us know.
Yeah, cool.
I'll see if I can even get Joseph in because he might go down the other end and see if
more
we can
the merrier. And even just to get the conversation started, I think is really nice because
he's also really my tech guy, so that's really good
great.
If he knows
well,
what's
you're
going
all over
on.
As well, so you have no issues. The more people we test it with, the better. All right, I'll see you later,
Thanks
friends.
So much, Danielle.
Nice to meet you. Thanks, guys.
Guys.
See ya.
See ya.